kind of going off of the RPG, it's even though it's not a genre I really played a lot growing up, it's definitely one I've come to admire over recent years and even really the last few months. Um, and kind of like you said, it's augmenting that reality. And the nice thing too is you can there's multiple avenues you can go down. And I know we talk about Fallout a lot, but that's an example I'm going to use here. Is it's an open world like sandbox RPG that you can choose to be a melee build, you can choose to be a ranged build, you can choose to be an energy weapon build, and depending on what build you go with, it's going to create a different outcome throughout the story to a sense. Obviously, you're going to play all the same missions and it's going to go XYZ as far as the way you're supposed to do things. But I've noticed that as I do different builds in these RPGs, depending on the build that I choose to do, it takes longer. Like this last build I did with it being like a junky knife build and like just miscellaneous. Basically, it was a one-handed build, but I just told myself I can't use swords. So it's like knives,
Crackhead
pipe
with a
wrenches,
shiv.
yeah, rolling pins, stuff like that. And I guess what I meant by it creates a different story, even though it's overall the same story, is it was definitely the most difficult build I ever did because it's a close quarter combat where I'm just like you guys could like sit back from like 50 feet away and gun stuff down, and I'm just like running in with
Just
my
run!
little switchblade and just just go to town, and then I
Give
just
me
get
your wallet,
slapped,
bitch!
and I just get slapped once by a super mutant, and I'm like, ah.